You are being orally assaulted and digitally manipulated by PunkTV.ca, web television for fans of modern rock.
Yes! Give it to me.
Hi, this is Isis, and you're watching PunkTV.ca.
How was the Tool tour? Playing in arenas, was that pretty crazy?
It was nerve. Actually, yeah, the first show was in Vancouver.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was really scary. But
Yeah.
you get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, it was nerve-wracking at first, but then it just ended up feeling almost more anonymous in a way than playing a club show, because the audience was so far removed from the stage most of the time that even though you knew there was a lot of people out there, it didn't necessarily feel like
Sometimes
it.
when they're like crowded on stage, like in a small club.
Yeah. And, I think we pretty much do our thing whatever environment we're in. So even though it took a couple days to get used to that, eventually it was just like any other icy show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except that there was shorter and a lot more people watching.
Yeah.
Last year you did a split with Aerogram.
It was a collaboration.
A collaboration.
Yeah.
You recorded in the Netherlands in 2005, is that right? Or did they just record there?
No, we recorded there together.
What was that process like?
Short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we both bands had some very rough ideas going in, and then the rest of it was just kind of hashed out in the studio, and it went surprisingly smoothly. Like,
Yeah.
I had no idea what to expect. I was thinking that we might come out of there with nothing but a really dense and messy product, but we knew those guys prior to going into the studio, so we knew that we at least got along with them well on a personal level, but musically, we just hit it off and it just gelled.
Yeah, it was one of the funner recording experiences. Those guys had a lot of really good ideas, and no one was pushy or anything like that. Everything was very open.
No battle of the egos, and
What do you think about them breaking up?
it's kind of unfortunate. They're vastly underrated, and obviously they're never going to get their due since they're done now.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And you're recently nominated for a Boston Music Award?
Yeah,
I think we've been nominated every year since we moved away from Boston, ironically.
I'm not sure how much thought they really put into it.
Do you think you'd ever move back to Boston?
Not as a band. I mean, I think some of us may end up on the East Coast again at some point, but as a band, I really don't think there's going to be a collective relocation to Boston.
Hell no.
So what's your schedule like until the 20th reunion tour?
20th reunion tour? I don't know. I'll probably spend most of that time writing the next album. We kind of vowed that we're going to take a little bit more time to produce the next record.
You're not going to hear from us for a while, basically.
We'll squeeze out some like DVDs and stuff in the meantime to keep people occupied, but I think we'll probably stay off the road and just keep our heads down and try to hash it out.
There's two questions that PunkTV always asks, and one of them is, which of the following experiences have you had? Have you seen the face of God, had an alien encounter, or seen a ghost?
I don't believe in God or an afterlife, so that immediately takes away two of the questions. And I don't believe aliens have ever been to planet Earth either. So no.
I would say that I saw something that I had never ever seen before, which I sort of concluded was a UFO, but I lived in New Mexico where there's a lot of weird, military bases and stuff going on, so I don't really know what to attribute that to, but I have to say it was absolutely one of the strangest things I ever saw in my life. So.
And the final question is, what would your fans be surprised to learn about your band?
We're a bunch of goofy retards, basically. I mean, I think there's this public perception that we're very serious and so forth. That we do take what we do very seriously, but we don't take ourselves seriously, if that makes sense.
We do have stuff to bear on stage. At the top of the amp. I mean, it kind of goes to too seriously.
Yeah.
You are being orally assaulted and digitally manipulated by PunkTV.ca, web television for fans of modern rock.
Yes! Give it to me.